Hello, people. Welcome to the show. Listen, I wasn't supposed to be here, James, but just when I thought this was over, Sammy pulled me back in.
Yep.
Okay. And so James has been working on a couple videos for the weekend.
Yep.
So he said, "Hey, Lee, let's do this. This is, so this is definitely the final show, people. The only time you'll see me here, and Sammy, please hear this. The only time you will see me here is when I'm doing videos once a month and sending them to James on the month that Sammy had.
hmm
That's basically it. The month according to Sammy. And then we're gonna I'm not gonna leave you, Sammy. I'm gonna leave everybody, but I'm not leaving you. That's my word. Okay, so James,
Yep.
today there was a roundtable put out by
Yep.
one of the greatest mobsters on here, Anthony Ruggiano, and they
hmm
said a bunch of things. So we're going to go over what they said. We're going to play this video, and then we're going to also give out the Mob Fanboy of the Year award.
Oh wow.
And yeah, yeah, and the winner gets to be, I guess, known as the Mob Fanboy of the Year.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to that.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this, and then Sammy says something at the end, and we're gonna play the original unedited version of the video with Sammy
Okay.
when Gerard came at me,
All right.
and just we're gonna prove Sammy wrong because Sammy likes to lie. And
Yes.
also, James, in what he said also on the roundtable today was that uh, he was railroaded. Basically, he should have never got that time that he got for the district attorney who was out to get him in Phoenix, and that he should have never gotten that much time. He was making excuses. So here he is. He's even though he did all those years for that charge, he believes that he should not have been sentenced like that.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, so he got 20 years. He spent 17 and a half on, he had a, going on a nationwide ecstasy ring, it's in the Southwest US. And so 20 years is pretty standard for that. And when you're looking at federal sentencing guidelines, especially in 2000, the judge followed that. I understand that there was the state charges as well, but, it was based on, um, precedents. You could have seen a lot more time. So he was kind of lucky
Yes,
there.
matter of fact, they could have put him away for life if they actually thought about the 19 murders that he was involved
Right, right. They could have done it consecutive. They could have done a lot of stuff. So, he had concurrent, sentence. And so some of those things actually benefited him. So 17 and a half years, I mean, I think that's pretty standard.
in. Okay, I'm going to play the beginning of this video.
Okay.
I'm going to stop it. You got to listen real quickly. Ruggiano says to Sammy, "I was worried about when that thing with Cole happened," and I want you to hear what he says.
Okay.
What are you going to do? What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. It's supposed to. I guess a lot of times, because I got yelled at for even that argument. You're supposed to shut up.
When that shit happened, Cole, I got worried about you. I thought you were going to get violated with that.
Okay, he just said when that shit happened with Cole, I got worried about you, and I thought you were going to get violated.
Mm.
So I want to tell Anthony Ruggiano something. Anthony, a real man does not rat. A real man doesn't inform. I got hit. We yelled some words at each other, and I moved on in life. Never crossed my mind. People told me after that happened, a few people, including you, told me maybe you should call the cops. Am I lying?
No, I mean, the thing was, it was an assault. And the thing was, is that what people need to remember is that you were in the car, you were on public property, you were in a parking lot. They came to you, they walked into the parking lot where you were at in your car, and then you got hit while you were in your car. You were filming, you had that right. So, that's just revisionist history that he's trying to put out there. It's BS.
Right. And see, people say, "Oh, Lee, why didn't you get out of your car?" I didn't get out of my car because I knew once I got out of my car, that's creating a whole new scenario. While I'm
Exactly.
in my car, that is my safety area.
Yes,
That's
it
my
is.
car,
Mm-hmm.
and they cannot come into that. Okay.
Right.
So people will say, "Oh, you went there." He could not have pressed charges on me, could he have?
No, he couldn't have. In fact, you could have, you could have defended yourself even further if you
Yes, I
wanted
could
to.
have defended myself even further. At that moment, uh, he could have been sonless and
Yep.
probably homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
Bullshit when he came.
Nicole, yeah. I mean,
Not that I want to mention his that fat slob. What's he doing?
yeah.
Is he nice?
I don't know. I was sitting with my, you know.
It looks like fucking Hills Have Eyes. Did you see that movie?
Yeah.
Fucking mutant.
Yeah.
Is he nice?
I mean,
Give him more.
Boy,
Now, Gene,
they have something to talk about, don't they? Look at that picture there.
so he calls me Hills Have Eyes, but Gene Barillo. You got to change your lines. You use that line all the time. And Gene, if you were a plunger, because you got the lips to be a plunger, I could stick you on the wall right above my toilet every night and go to bed and know that you're not going to fall off that wall because of those lips. Okay? But anyway, tit for tat, Gene, tit for tat. Let's move on.
Contact to talk
yeah. Well, fuck him. We don't even want to talk about it. But, that day, me and my son are sitting outside. We had a business meeting in the office. We're sitting outside smoking a cigar. He was smoking a cigarette. And a cop pulls up on him. Bum rushes us, like, in a way. Hey,
Bum rush. I drove 5 miles an hour and slowed down and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Sammy, what's up?"
Yeah, exactly.
No bum rush.
You didn't get out of your car. You didn't go up to them. I don't know what
Now,
they
if
mean by
bum
bum
rush
rush.
is this, Sammy, while you were sitting on the bench, if I pulled in to the lot while you and Gerard were sitting there, could you imagine how scared shit they would have been if I did that?
Yeah.
But no, Sammy, I didn't do that. Okay. And we're going to show the video, the unedited version of the video to prove you a liar.
I guess a lot of times you
to get violated with that bullshit when he
Hills Have Eyes. Did you see that movie? Fucking mutant.
yeah.
Is he nice?
I mean,
Give him more contact to talk
yeah. Well, fuck him. We don't even want to talk about it. But that day, me and my son are sitting outside. We had a business meeting in the office. We're sitting outside smoking a cigar. He was smoking a cigarette. And a cop pulls up on him. Bum rushes us, like, in a way. Hey, Sammy. So I look, and my son says, "I think it's that jerk off." I said, "Really?" And then I got up, and I started walking there. I started walking there slow. I don't know if he's got a fucking gun. I don't know what he's going to do. And as soon as we got close, he was still with his phone filming
one
me.
of those things?
Yeah. So my son said, "Why do you keep filming us?" He said, "Because I can." Boom! My son smacked him a fucking shot. The phone went flying. And then he started crying, and he put his foot on the gas. And he was,
Come on, Lee, you was crying?
he was screaming, "I'm going to call the cops."
That was one thing. I heard. You didn't see the tape. I heard it.
Yeah.
I was dying last
You
night.
didn't hear shit.
Did you hear Ruggiano said, "I heard it"? See, this is how much Ruggiano
Well, but he didn't
lost.
hear shit though.
Yeah, he didn't hear
Yeah.
nothing because it ain't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, forget it. We're going to be on the next, we're going to 100 podcasts in about 24 hours from now. This comes out.
Never makes you see a psychologist.
Boy, they can make up stories, can't they?
Yes, they both can. Ruggiano and makes up stories, but we always knew Ruggiano makes up stories because, according to him, he literally slept every night next to John Gotti,
Yeah.
and he was in the middle of the circle. And Corneglia and the boys used to surround him while he sat down with John Gotti to protect him.
Yeah.
Okay. So we seen this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take this down, and we're going to put up the actual video of what happened because I'm going to show you the final 20 seconds after what happened there.
Okay.
And I want you to listen to the first thing that I said, James.
Okay.
As soon as the incident was over, the first thing I said to Sammy.
Okay.
You'll hear it. And tell me if it sounds like I sound like I'm nervous.
Okay.
It's good to see you. Huh? I just wanted to say hi to you, Sammy. What's that? What's that? Yeah, I am Lee. Yeah, Lee Cole. I got family here. I just wanted to say hi to you. I wanted to ask you about Alan Kaiser. How come you never talk about Alan Kaiser? Well, I think that it'd be better if you did talk about Alan Kaiser, Sammy. Because I can? Yes, I can record. Thank you. Can I have my phone?
Okay.
Yeah, you asked if you could have your phone.
That's the first thing. Did I sound like I was crying?
No, not at all. Said, can I have my phone?
And the reason I said that is because my phone flew out of my hand, and
Right.
you see it in the back seat there, going up.
Yeah.
So Sammy, where did I say any of that stuff you're saying? Because that's the video.
Yeah.
Why would I so calmly say to you, Sammy, can I have my phone?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I thought your son grabbed my phone.
Right.
Okay. So see, this is what they do. They lie.
Yeah.
There's video evidence of now, people, you heard what I said. Can I have my phone? Did I sound nervous or scared?
No, in fact, and then the camera kept on recording. We thought
Yeah.
that the phone had gotten taken. You know, that he had actually
I thought
taken
his
it.
son grabbed it. When his son came in, I thought he grabbed the phone, but I didn't realize the phone flew over my back into the back seat.
Right, exactly. And it kept on recording. It kept on recording, and that's why you asked, "Can I have my phone?" He said no. You know, I guess Sammy thought that his son did have the phone, and
That's what he thought. He said no. Yeah.
and obviously the phone was in the back. Thank God, you know, because it's great footage.
I got that video.
Mhm.
I got that video. That video did great stuff for this channel. We're not going to
Yes.
lie about that.
Right.
Even though I got 2,000 negative remarks from Sammy people.
Yeah.
But so here's what when we break that down, we could say this, Ruggiano. I did not call the cops because I'm not a rat.
Hmm.
Okay, that's something that you did. Gene, hills have eyes. Gene has huge lips. Okay, I'll tell you what. I can see why the women like you with those lips. I mean, god damn. And if in prison, I'm sure the guys liked you with those lips too.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. And Sammy, I just proved you're a liar, Sammy. So I want you to tell me why I would say to you, can I have, you said that that I yelled I was going to call the cops and I hit the gas and took off. Did you hear any gas being hit there?
No, and in fact, at the very beginning of it, you started filming it about a minute before you pulled up, and it's showing you slowly going into the parking lot, and then you slowly left. There wasn't anything of bum rushing or leaving in some sort of panic or you're crying.
Sammy's a good storyteller.
He's a good storyteller.
Next time he tells that story, he's gonna go, yeah, Lee hung out, he had his gun, and we got a little major gunfight in the middle of the parking lot. I hit him in the shoulder with 2 shots.
And then how did Ruggiano said he saw the video and knows that? He didn't see that.
Yeah. In there, he said, oh yeah, I know that, Sammy. I seen the video. But we have an award to give out. But first of all, one more time, people, I'm gonna play this video one more time.
Okay.
Listen to exactly what you hear in the video. And if I said I was going to call the police, if I cried, or if it sounded like that I hit the gas to take off. Yeah. Here we go.
It's good to see you. Huh? I just wanted to say hi to you, Sammy. What's that? What's that? Yeah, I am Lee. Yeah, Lee Cole. I got family here. I just wanted to say hi to you. I wanted to ask you about Alan Kaiser. How come you never talk about Alan Kaiser? Well, I think that it'd be better if you did talk about Alan Kaiser, Sammy. Because I can? Yes, I can record. Thank you. Can I have my phone?
Phone's on the back seat. You hear me
Yeah.
say, "Can I have my phone?" Did you hear me hitting the gas?
No, not at all.
Because what happened at that moment, as soon as that happened, Gerard, his father said, "Go inside," and he went inside. And
Right.
his father stood there.
Yeah, part of that was hard to hear, obviously, but so he went inside and because he thought he had the phone, that's what it was. So
But the phone was in the back seat, and I remember I called James. I told him that they got the phone, and James goes, "What do you mean they got the phone?" He was mad. That's the first time I ever seen James mad. That's the money shot. You had the money shot. It could build your channel.
Yeah.
James said, "I didn't send you to Phoenix to be failed."
Yeah. No, I mean that was but that was I mean sometimes fate just happens the way it should, you know.
And we're going to debut something for everybody. You made a video tonight about Joey Merlino.
Oh, okay.
And we'll do a debut. It's scheduled to, I changed the schedule on it for you, James, till 11.
Thank you.
Okay. But we're going to, let me find that. And we're going to play that Joey Merlino one that you got.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute.
Yeah, a lot of people were afraid of what they're afraid he would get jammed up and all that. But if it's like the first 5 minutes that I watched, I mean, he wasn't going to have any of it.
I told you I had no desire to call the police.
Right.
I don't like dealing with the cops. I just don't. I've been that way my whole life, James.
Oh, I know. I mean,
Cops
you don't.
Cops make me nervous.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We're going to get this video that you just put out. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's put
All right.
this. You can talk, James. I'm just getting this.
Yeah, no, I was just saying the Joey Merlino. So it's basically the first 5 minutes that that Vlad put out there. You know, I know that Joey will be having it in its entirety on his channel tomorrow, I believe on his Patreon. And so, with Vlad, they'll usually drip everything, over a few days, but they released the first 5 minutes today.
And just so everybody knows, I have not seen this either. So this is the first time we're playing it.
Okay.
The only person that's seen this is you, James.
Okay.
Part 1 of the DJ Vlad interview with Joey Merlino was released this afternoon. Looks like you can see the full interview now if you're willing to join Vlad TV as a paid member. Vlad started off asking Joey about his life growing up and shares that his father was a mechanic and a bartender. Joey talks about how the neighborhood was safe and you didn't have to lock your doors. He also shares getting in trouble as a kid, pulling pranks like throwing eggs at police cars. Vlad asked him about his father being an underboss to Nicky Scarfo, which he said he knows nothing about because it was before his time. Joey does say Nicky Scarfo was a good man, and he said he lived down the street from Angelo Bruno. Regarding the life, he said he knows nothing about the mafia and won't talk about it, and he's here to talk about the rats. You could see Joey shutting down when Vlad asked questions about the life, and it was a little tense, just based upon the first 5-minute clip. Joey isn't going to reveal anything of substance regarding the life or his alleged role in the Philly mob.
Okay, James. So you're pretty much saying that it was kind of tense interview between the two of them.
Yeah, I mean the first 5 minutes, I noticed that Vlad was, the first part of it where they were asking him about growing up and all that. He was pretty open, but then when Vlad started, one, he asked about the Bruno. I'm sorry, yeah, the Bruno hit, and then was asking about Caponegro was put in a trunk and all that, and he said, "Well, I don't know anything about that. I just know he was killed." And then they started asking him about his father being an underboss. He said he didn't know anything about that. It was before his time.
Father was an underboss?
Yeah.
The hell out of here! I always thought he was a plumber.
Yeah. And so the thing is that he pressed a little bit talking about Vlad, about the life, and he said, "I'm not here to." One, I don't know anything about that. I'm not here to talk about the life, and I'm here to talk about the rats. And that's pretty much the whole clip, the 5 minutes. And so it's like the first 5 minutes in its entirety. And so it's pretty tense, especially towards the end where Vlad was trying to ask about the mafia.
Mafia? What's mafia?
Yeah.
Mafia. We'd been watching Bronx Tale too much or something. Okay. We're going to end this show because we're going to give out an award.
Okay.
This is a very special award. This is for Mob Fanboy. This is a person that we believe is a fanboy.
Okay.
Exaggerates on their importance in the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
They had some importance, but not what they claim. They weren't with John Gotti all the time like they claim. So this person's going to win. And wait till you see the design of this. It's fucking gorgeous.
All right.
It's one of the best things I've ever done. Okay. You ready, James?
Yeah, I am ready. I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you all. This is the Mob Fanboy of 2023.
Remove the...
I can't. How do I do? It's Ruggiano. What the hell? I put it on the wrong spot. Hold on.
Okay.
We got it. Okay.
We'll edit it.
We got to do something here. We got to do something. Oh, we blocked it out. Behind us there is Anthony Ruggiano. Let me see if I can set this up properly. Boy, I'm a mess today. Okay, here we go. Okay. Give me 1 minute and keep on talking about the interview.
Yeah, so my understanding is tomorrow will be at 1 p.m. on the Eastern time zone on on the Joey's channel on his Patreon. It was Tommy Stiggs broke it the other day, and so give him credit for breaking it. But I don't think we'll see much from the interview, but it's definitely good exposure for Joey, and it's already getting a lot of views in just a couple of hours, talking about the 5-minute clip that was Vlad put out this evening.
Here we go, people.
All right,
there he is. Top Mob Fanboy of 2023. Congratulations, Anthony Ruggiano. You have won this award. We were thinking about you. And it was close, though, wasn't it, James?
Yeah.
Him and Sal Parisi, they were pretty close because they both knew John Gotti so well.
Yep, definitely. And they were on that god awful show about Get Gotti, and both of them, and they were the Gotti experts.
And James is mad because he put in the vote for Tony Pizza, and we did. James is like, "Why are you saying that? I'm going to get a call now. I'm going to get a death threat."
but I mean, you could tell. I mean, I think for all the weight that you've lost, Lee, all that weight went to Anthony Ruggiano.
Well, you know what? I can't say anything because when I'm 70 years old, the guy he moves around pretty good for
He
a
does.
70-year-old.
I mean, he does, and
He
definitely
has a lot,
does.
but his relationship with John Gotti, he came out and it's like Angel Gotti said. Why is he never in a surveillance picture one time?
Mm-hmm.
For as much as he's at Ravenite or Bergen Fish and Hunt, you never have pictures.
Yeah,
we even seen John A-Light standing in front of the club one time.
Yeah, and you know how they were filming that. They were, I mean, the government was, I mean, that was some of the most surveyed places in New York, both of those clubs. I mean, it's just, you can't explain it, It just, he wasn't there.
Please subscribe, hit the like and reminder bell, and thank you. And send cash. Send cash to James. If you do not send cash to James, his really hot looking wife's going to move on.
I know. Let's hope not.
I'm the opposite. I would say, really? Okay. Please join Angel Gotti's My Father's Daughter Patreon link. She's putting stuff up on a regular basis now, and it's really good. Okay.
Also, the Wrestling with the Devil.
Oh yes,
you haven't joined.
Yeah. Okay. Also, what the hell did you take my Wrestling with the Devil off here?
Mm-mm.
No, no, I know you didn't. Okay, Wrestling with the Devil. That's the other channel that I'm on all the time. You're not going to see me here anymore. I know I said that last time, but Sammy brought me out of retirement. James, is there anything you like to say before we leave?
No, just stay safe. I know there's a lot of fires there up in where you live. There's a lot of the biggest fires ever in Texas, I believe. So,
no, biggest fires ever in the United States now, they say.
Oh my gosh.
The biggest distance. Not the highest. In California, you got those redwoods and stuff. Those fires are unbelievable. Those fires are so deadly in California. These fires, you have more of a chance, but they lost a lot of cattle out here, and 2 people have died so far. But I got some videos that I'm going to show. But I went out today and I took a bunch of videos of all the charred ground and everything.
Oh wow!
And the electric companies are out there putting the wires back up because the fires melted the wires. But pretty sad. Yes. Okay, and remember, Joey Merlino is on Vlad, and that he's gonna. Don't go to Vlad. Go over to Joey's, and you can see it on his channel starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you can give money to Vlad or money to Joey.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, people, we like to say goodbye, good night, and I'm gonna miss you guys. All be well.